Hello, this is Pastor Timothy reading over an article that we had for our English classes, How to Eat at a Sit-Down Restaurant. Eu vou ler esse artigo aqui. Tinha várias perguntas baseado no artigo, mas por enquanto eu só vou ler o texto devagar para vocês terem a oportunidade de ouvir. Depois, se quer as perguntas, pode entrar em contato comigo, tá bom? The article was written by the WikiHow staff. It was updated on November the 21st, 2019. Eating out can be deceptively difficult for some people. From the type of food to the dress code, there are a plethora of factors to think about before deciding where to eat. Knowing what considerations are there for you to make in order to make your special night out as delicious as possible. Part 1. Choosing a restaurant. 1. Decide your food preference and preferred budget. Check the free local newspaper for places that may have features, special events, or new dishes to offer. You can get a quick taste of the restaurant's personality and fare this way. If you have the time, you may find it useful to look at a restaurant's website for a menu and prices. Be sure to ask a friend or your favorite bartender. Word of mouth is the strongest praise available and a good place to start. Number 2, check established food websites. Companies like Yelp, Google Reviews, and TripAdvisor offer a great resource to those who are trying to find the best restaurant. There are a number of signs to look out for on these websites in order to determine the quality of restaurant. Look out for the number of stars on the review. Any restaurant worth its salt é uma expressão, tá? Não tá falando literalmente do sal, mas tipo digno do nome do valor, merece isso, vale o sal de alguma coisa. Will have at least 3.5 stars, but ideally you should look out for 4 or above. Read a sample of reviews to see what the pros and cons, os positivos e negativos, os prós e contras of a restaurant. Reviews offer a great way to see what the best dishes, as photos are often included with the reviews. Be sure to check the dates of the reviews. Some restaurants have changes in management, so the content of the reviews may change depending on the date. Number 3, consider dietary restrictions. For example, if you are a vegetarian, have nut allergies, or have celiac disease, it is crucial to carefully read over the menu to see if there will be an adequate number of options. Also, consider calling the restaurant to see if they have any dietary substitutions that aren't listed on the menu. Essa é uma dica muito legal, muito bom. Part 2, addressing etiquette before arrival. Accessing etiquette before arrival. Number 1, wear proper attire. While few restaurants will outright refuse you for being underdressed, quando não está usando roupa apropriada. Normalmente tá mais informal que formal. It is still important to dress the part if you're eating at an upscale establishment. Check out the restaurant's website to see what kind of dress code to expect. A jacket required. O jaqueta não é jaqueta jacket, é blazer, a suit coat, a suit. This is generally the highest dress code restaurants will require. This means the man is expected to wear a formal jacket such as a sports coat or blazer, while a woman should wear the equivalent such as a gown, dresses, or even pantsuits. Formal attire. For restaurants requiring formal attire, this dress code can be slightly more varied than a jacket required code. Women could wear cocktail dresses or more comfortable long dresses. Men should still wear something like a sport coat, but nice slacks and a tucked in button down shirt would generally be acceptable. Formal casual. Many restaurants will specify something in between the fanciest and the most low-key establishments. Examples of formal casual or casual elegant could be turtlenecks, nice sweaters. Agora, hoje é 11 de dezembro de 2019 e tem muita coisa sobre ugly sweaters, porque no Natal normalmente as pessoas fazem os sweaters de Natal, ou tem Dia dos Pais, Thanksgiving, os outros dias que tem um sweater quando é frio. Então, nice sweaters é uma coisa attractive, mas ugly sweaters às vezes muito chega e chama atenção. Então, não use isso, só até está entrando a moda ugly sweaters. A simple black dress, button-down shirt with light sports coat, darker colors, leather shoes, or jewelry. Casual. While casual is the most relaxed requirement for dress code, it doesn't mean you should wear sweaty, ripped clothing. Something as simple as a fresh t-shirt and a clean pair of jeans with sneakers is acceptable. Remember to keep up basic hygiene too. Casual doesn't mean you spread your body odor through the restaurant. Nos Estados Unidos isso é uma coisa muito importante no Walmart. Tem pessoas que entram nas pijamas dele, no qualquer jeito no Walmart. Deus tem misericórdia. Alright. Make a reservation, part 2, number 2. When you have decided on a place, make a reservation, even if it is only 15 minutes before when you would like to eat. This is a common courtesy and gives the host or employee answering the phone an opportunity to share any pertinent information about the night. Oftentimes, the restaurant will relay if there is a set special, fixed menu, or charitable event for the evening. The host also may suggest a preferred time to come, letting you know when you will get the most care and attentive service. Now would also be an opportunity to inform the restaurant and kitchen of any important dietary restrictions or serious allergies. Part 2, number 3, be punctual. Just as in the case of a doctor's visit or job interview, arrive a few minutes early. This simple bit of pre-planning allows the restaurant to run a smooth schedule, so other patrons aren't kept waiting longer. If you are running considerably late, be sure to inform the restaurant. Isso é um problema aqui no Brasil com as pessoas. Quando vai para um médico Ou entrevista do trabalho, bem, não sei se as pessoas abusam tanto, mas marca um tempo para alguém faz alguma coisa aqui, às vezes é difícil. Mas esses 3 exemplos de ir no médico, entrevista de um trabalho, fazendo uma reservation no restaurante, os 3 oportunidades de ser muito certo com o tempo. Number 4. Look at parking options. Vamos olhar aqui. Ela está pensando de ir no táxi ou talvez ir no carro dela quanto vai custar para estacionar. Então, vale a pena para ir no que forma? O restaurante chique, você paga alguém para estacionar seu carro e fica no estacionamento do restaurante. Às vezes, restaurants located in busy downtown centers may have a lack of parking, so you need to consider whether it's necessary to bring extra money for parking decks or valets. Consider taking public transportation or calling a taxi. Hoje em dia pode ser Uber. If the parking situation looks especially dire. Essa palavra dire é difícil, perigoso, chato, quando a situação normalmente está associado com situações. So you don't spend more time circling for space than you do for eating your food. Offer to wait at the bar. Então, tá esperando no bar, não na mesa. Antes vai na mesa. If your table isn't ready or they look particularly busy, a bit of empathy and a small nonchalant gesture of goodwill can go a long way toward assuaging, I'm not sure of this word, a flustered restaurant worker who is momentarily overwhelmed. With any luck, you may even be given a complimentary drink or small offering from the kitchen as thanks. Ordering out, part 3. Order drinks first. If your server immediately asks you for your drinks and you're not sure, consider asking for water while you look over the drink menu. It's important not to get flustered, tipo quando você fica nervoso, ansioso, bravo, chateado, and order something you're not completely satisfied with just because your server rushed to the table. Então você precisa ter o tempo certo. Isso é uma maneira de aumentar seu tempo de escolha, se você está na dúvida. Ask about daily specials. Many restaurants will have rotating specials that can offer tasty surprises. Ask about the vegetable, fish, or soup of the day. Olha, nos restaurantes nos Estados Unidos, as sopas são delícias às vezes. No restaurante mais chique, cada dia diferente. As well as to make sure you're not missing out on the freshest ingredients or rare entrees. Look over the menu and place your food order. Usually, by the time the server, garçom, garçonete, waiter or waitress, brings your beverages, you can begin to order an appetizer. This is where looking at the restaurant's menu online prior to arriving has its advantages, especially if you are pressed for time. Be as specific as possible with your order. Make sure you've notified your server of any allergies you would like the meat cooked, and any special changes from the way the item is listed. Isso é muito importante. Se você tem uma alergia, como cozinhar, preparar o carne, se se você gosta mal passado, bem passado, etc. Alguma maneira você diferente como está escrito no cardápio. Até o hambúrguer no restaurante rápido tem que fazer isso. Check to see if substitutions are allowed. Some establishments take great pride in their menu options and don't allow any changes made to the entrees. Respect this mandate if substitutions aren't acceptable. If you're done ordering food, be sure to gather your menus and hand them to the server at the end of your order. Pega os menus devolve para o seu garçom, o garçonete. Isso não deixa a pessoa estender a mão e pegar. Faz seu parte. Ask for recommendations, part 4. Servers have detailed knowledge of the best options, so it's always a good idea to pick their brain for ideas. Pick their brain para perguntar a eles o que eles acham, se você está comendo o que você vai comer, por quê, você gosta do quê, por quê, etc. Don't be afraid to take their suggestions if it's a dish that's foreign to you. Isso é muito legal, muito bom. Uma boa dica. Be decisive. One of the quickest way to get on your server's bad side is to order the chicken and then switch to the steak after the cooks have already started. Take your time to make sure you're happy with the dish in order to make the restaurant run as smoothly as possible. Não pode, ou isso é muito mal educado, você falar, eu tenho frango, depois 10 minutos, eu quero comer o bife. Você tem que pegar a coisa certa no primeiro vez. Mede 2 vezes, corta uma vez. Place other drink or food orders at appropriate times. Timing is a key factor in a good dining experience. And in order to hedge your bets, quando você proteger seus... quando você joga você apostar alguma coisa, eu vou colocar $3 nesse jogo se X time ganha. Hedge your bets é proteger seus interesses. Cuida seus coisas que você vai fazer futuramente. It is helpful to place orders at times when the server can give your request their full attention. Make an effort to speak clearly and be decisive. Você fala, eu quero esse ribs, batata, etc. Assim. Você fala, depois eu quero ter uma coisa de beber, uma sobremesa. Ou se você leva alguma coisa para casa, você tem que ter um tempo certo para pedir isso. Isso é totalmente normal. Learning your manners, part 4. Number 1, enjoy your food and be sure to mind your manners. Mind your manners é tipo lembrar. Mind your manners é uma expressão comum. Quando você lembrar para ser educado nos momentos apropriados, em cada situação. Isso é muito importante nessas situações sociais. Shared plates are an increasingly common phenomenon, and it can be easy to make a culinary faux pas when a number of mouth-watering dishes hit the table. But remember to use the appropriate utensil and eat from your plate and not the serving platter. Naturally, the level of decorum and scrutiny to it depend on the kind of restaurant and your company. Nobody expects you to eat barbecue spare ribs with a knife and a fork. Tem as coisas você pega com seus dedos, tem as outras coisas você pega com garfo, pega no lugar certo, etc. Know your utensils. Know your utensils. O garfo para o quê? Outro garfo, faca, colher, outra colher. Tem que saber qual utensil é para qual função. Certain restaurants will offer a variety of utensils that can seem intimidating if you are not familiar with their uses. Take care to think about the different sizes of spoons, as well as alternative utensils such as chopsticks. Small stirring spoons are often used for coffee and teas. Obviously, these spoons should only be used for your drink. Obviously. Obviamente, o colher de chá só deve ser usado para chá ou café, não para comer a coisa com colher. Soup spoons are deeper and more rounded. They are specifically shaped to ease the process of consuming your soup and not recommended for other uses. Colher de sopa. A place spoon is about 7 inches long and it is an all-purpose spoon. This is the most common spoon used at restaurants and can be used for entrees, soups, and desserts alike. Salad spoons have an elongated shape that is formulated to make salads easier to serve. They can occasionally be chilled as well. Oh, very interesting. Learning your manners, number 3. Follow up with your server about concerns, gripes, or further needs. Gripes, reclamações. Be sure to address any problems about the food with your server. A patron may want something sent back to the kitchen to be made again, with or without an ingredient. Tipo, alguma coisa tem sal demais, uma tempera, ou orégano, outra coisa. Ah, faz isso de novo sem isso, faz isso assim, assim, assim. By being straightforward and open about what you would like, the restaurant staff can attempt to correct the problem quickly and efficiently. If a serious error has been made or a dead bug ended up in your entree, isso é uma séria error também. Don't be afraid to ask for a free appetizer in order to compensate for unsanitary dining experience. Number 4, in part 4, give your thanks to the chef and kitchen team. If you enjoyed your food, be sure to send your thanks to the back of house staff as well. In some places, you can specifically tip them, and in most others, you can buy them a round of drinks that they can have after their shift. Você compra alguma coisa para eles ou dá uma gorjeta para eles, as pessoas que preparou sua comida. Paying and gratuity. Quem vai pagar para quem? Number 1, on part 5, establish payment with your group beforehand. Make sure everyone is clear who is paying for what, so you're not in an awkward situation when someone doesn't have enough money to pay for their food. This is also crucial so you can easily explain to your server how you want the check divided when it comes time for payment. Ó, quem vai pagar o quê? Decide antes de você entrar ao restaurante, por favor. Check please. Check please. Ask for the bill when you are nearly done with dinner or dessert. Your server may bring the bill without being asked, or they may wait for you to initiate it so they do not seem like they are rushing you out the restaurant. Esse aqui é legal. Às vezes as pessoas não levam para você o comando porque eles não querem você sair correndo do restaurante. Eles esperam para você começar isso aí. Então tem que, quando você quase terminou ou pegou sobremesa, está terminando, pede a conta. If you have the time, try one of life's small luxuries and order an after-dinner coffee, espresso, or this word digestive. Outra palavra eu preciso buscar o entendimento. While waiting for the bill to arrive. Um café depois do janta é muito gostoso, é muito bom. Ou almoço. Part 5, number 3. Check the total of the bill to make sure there are no errors. The end of a meal especially one between a number of separately paying parties, can be a hectic time, and a mistake may have been made. Ensure that you're paying the correct amount. Se você vai no restaurante, tem 5, 7 pessoas, cada um tá pagando alguma coisa diferente, examinar o sua conta para pagar a coisa certa. Isso é importante. Number 4. Pay the bill by credit card or cash. The server will bring back any change if necessary. Remember that in the United States, a tip for the server is expected to be about 20% of the total bill. Olha, se não tem dinheiro para dar gorjeta de 20% do seu conto total, não ir nesse restaurante. Se é bom, até você pode dar mais, mas antigamente foi menos. Agora, hoje em dia, 15 a 20% as pessoas esperam por esse valor. If they have given you excellent service above and beyond what was expected of them, you can give them more. Pode dar a quantidade que você gosta, mas pelo menos nesse porcentagem mais ou menos. Ok? Agora, essas são as perguntas nesse site que nós terminamos agora, o artigo Eat at a Sit-Down Restaurant. Todo o procedimento você tem que fazer quando você escolhe no restaurante que você entrar e vai sentar. How to eat at a sit-down restaurant. Eu espero que esse leitura do artigo foi uma ajuda para vocês. Para mais informações, entre em contato conosco, nossa informação na descrição desse vídeo. Isso é Pastor Timothy, em Campo Grande, Mato Grosso do Sul, Brasil, falando: come com Deus, estuda inglês com Deus. Deus te abençoe.